Pharaoh, if you ask, why God demanded from Pharaoh to release the Jews time after time, although he was prevented from doing this. Moreover, the plagues were brought against him, while he was adamant in his refusal. For as we mentioned above, he was punished because he remained adamant in refusal. Why would God needlessly demand from him something that he could not perform? This is also expression of God's wisdom, to show Pharaoh that God had the potential to negate his free choice. Therefore, he told him, I demand that you release them. If you release them, you will be saved. But I know that you will not release them until you perish. So let's do this line by line and we stop. So it's very interesting. Again, like all of this, like separate paragraphs, separate, like very deep ideas. Okay, so one more time. If you ask, why did God demand it from Pharaoh to release the Jews time and time again, right? So like 5 times, right? 5 times he had a free choice and 5 times he did not have a free choice, right? Right. So why Hashem asked him again and again when he knew that he's not going to listen? Okay. So we're talking about the last 5 times, right? After he, just one second. The whole sentence. If you ask why did God demand it from Pharaoh to release the Jews time after time, although he was prevented from doing this, so that's our question. Moreover, the plagues were brought against him while he's adamant in his refusal, right? And even like and he continued denied, and sometimes he said from time to time he said, no, okay, I'm going to let you go, and then he would change his mind. As we mentioned above, it was punishment because he was adamant in refusal, because he was like insistent, as we spoke about these people, like they know that the whole life is failure, so like we're trying to help you and you like insist and go your demanded ways, like you did for the past 20 years. You told me the results, so why you want to continue? That's beyond me. So continue. But would God needlessly demand from him something that he could not perform? So it's a good question. So why Hashem told him do it when he knew that he would not be able to do it, right? So continue. This is also expression of God's wisdom, right? Meaning what? To show Pharaoh that God had the potential to negate his free choice. So, and this guy, Pharaoh, he was very smart, first of all, right? And he would see that I was about to let them go, right? The last time. I did not, right? I did not, and looked what happened. So why would he like continue, like logically, like not I would say like my point of view, like even not to favor for the Jews, but to save yourself, just for your own sake, right? Therefore, he, meaning Hashem, told him, I demand that you release them, right? If you release them, you will be saved, right? So for your own sake, again. But I know that you will not release them until you perish. So okay.